Jalen Carter at 6, Joey Porter Jr. at 18. I told JB, Gabby, everybody in the chat, if that was the board, I would come on the show Friday morning and say, that's a good haul. Even if I don't love Jalen Carter. To me, he's not an abomination of a pick like Malik Willis was last year, or drafting Kyle Hamilton at 2. That's a fucking abomination. That's why I was so angry last year.
Right.
This year, honestly, I'm kind of laid back. You guys know how I feel. You guys know what players I like, and that's fine. And the Lions don't have to draft them. And I'm not going to cry if they don't. At all. Goodbye. No problem at all. But if it's Carter and Joey Porter, I got to show up Friday, and I would be genuinely optimistic about the draft. I'd be like, damn, they got a really good player who, if they hone in whatever issues he's having, that's going to work out really well in their favor. And then you look at 18, Joey Porter, solid corner. You're going to lose Mosley probably at the end of the year. Gardner Johnson, who knows if you're going to re-sign him and pay all that money, but you have the money available. So a lot of question marks.
Right.
But to me, I can't hate it.
No. I loved it.
Do I love that Jalen Carter showed up to his pro day out of shape and couldn't finish his drills and looked like a fat fuck? No, I don't love that. Am I upset that he had an altercation with the police and everything that happened in January? To be honest, I don't even care about that. I care about the fucking pro day. The pro day is what bothered me. I didn't give a shit. We had mocked Jalen Carter to the Lions since December up until early February. And when everything went down, we're like, whoa, what's this? Still a very good player. Let's see how his pro day goes. You advance to the NFL Combine, the pro day, and it's like, what the fuck was that? What did we just watch? You seriously couldn't finish your drills? You were gasping for air? What?
Cramping up a little bit.
At your job interview? That's what pisses me off about Jalen Carter. And I made the case earlier, if I'm Seattle, I take him. I got Pete Carroll. I got one of the best coaches in terms of working with the young talent. He's exceptional at it. But if the Lions get him, I can't sit here and be upset.
I was actually 100% on board with you with your Pete Carroll take, your Seattle take, because that's something we've talked about too. Like, it makes too much sense for Seattle to take him because of who Pete Carroll is, because of who the Seahawks are. But if he's there at 6 and the Lions take him, I mean, you're walking away essentially with the best, arguably the best defensive prospect in the draft, along with one of the better corners in the draft. You know what that reminds me of? Very similar draft last year. You got arguably the best edge rusher in the draft, and then you traded up in the first round and got arguably the best wide receiver in the draft. So if you do it this year and you get, again, arguably the best defensive player at 6, and then you get arguably one of the better corners, if not the best corner, depending on who you ask, besides Gonzalez or Witherspoon, it's Porter.